guess I'ma find out where you are, yeah. Wake up with the joy, cause I know that I've been changed. Give the credit to my savior, cause my blessings in his name. They give protests, I give praise. They see struggle, I see grace. They say life gon' pass me by, but I am running at his pace, yeah. Tell me how you really feel. I know I'm not perfect, but he's working still. Never been the type to sugarcoat my ways. But everything you say bringing me tooth decay. I'm trying to get the truth today. Why you acting like this new? You know that he guides my ways, and my steps are ordered too. Read the word, you know it's true. Everything I do is blessed. Jesus on the main line, you can call him if you need to check. I must confess. They don't understand, but that's alright. Know he's got a plan for my whole life. Steps are ordered with his will, I'm in line. Can't you tell? Don't you know that it's my time? Don't you know that it's my time? Don't you know that it's my time right now? Don't you know that it's my time right now? Don't you know that it's my time?
Daddy always said take the long way and table for them toes cause you don't pay. Before you speak a word, know what you gon' say. Before you change the world, know that you gon' pray. And I did, trust God and handle my biz. Repent and prayed, I changed my ways, served God, my husband and kids. I made mistakes, he gave me grace, don't change the wrong that I did. Now every day I pray my sons don't pay a price for my sins. In the shadow of death I found out my purpose. Tempted and beautiful, God was sprinkle with mixed serpents. Beating the odds, trusting with God to break all.
Hello everybody, welcome to another Tina's Tiny Tuesdays. This isn't as tiny as I usually do things, but it is still pretty small compared to normal sized canvases. Sorry if you hear my dishwasher in the background, it is almost done, I swear. I always get the timing off when it comes to that thing. But anyway, thank you guys for joining another Tina's Tiny Tuesdays. I do want to say that June is my birthday month. The 24th is my birthday, and to celebrate my birthday, I am having a sale on my website. All prints are 30% off. Just use the code birthday30 at checkout. So that's text portrait prints, that's painting prints, that's the Marvel print that I was working on for a long time, that's watercolor prints. Let me just go to the website so you guys can see what I'm talking about. If you're unfamiliar with my work, there are links in the show notes, the stream notes. Give me 1 second while I pull that up. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of the camera for a second so you guys can see. Okay, there we go. Come on. Drag and drop. Okay, there we go. So this is my website. All these prints are currently 30% off. They are available in 11 by 17 or 5 by 7. So all these character portraits, I've got some celebrities, some presidents, some Pokemon. I want to make more Pokemon actually, because oh, Vaporeon isn't on the website. That's crazy. But anyway, I've done Eevee, Leafeon, and Vaporeon. I want to finish doing the evolutions, the Eevee evolutions, and maybe like Venusaur and you know, the final forms of the starter Pokemon like Raichu, and then, you know, Charizard and, you know, stuff like that. I do want to make more Pokemon, but just getting, you know, it's like you do one Pokemon and it's like there's so many other ones that you could do or should do or whatever. But all these anime, got some Dragon Ball Z, got Naruto, Attack on Titan, Zuko's the only one I have from Avatar. Got Edward Elric, Inuyasha, Yusuke Urameshi, Kurabara, Got that. This is the most recent text portrait that I've done. And then we got some other ones as well. So all these prints, they are 30% off. And then also, let me go to the painting prints so you guys can see those as well. So the marble print, that's also 30% off. And then the any of the gouache or watercolor stuff that I've done. Got this Subnautica print, and then everything else is just kind of random stuff that I've made. Got this spooky one if you're into spooky things. But yeah, all those prints are 30% off if you guys are interested. But anyway, that's enough about the sale. I've been talking about it for quite a few minutes. Anyway, sorry. Almost burped into the mic. That would not have been good. Anyway, today we are going to be making a 12x3 I don't know, honestly. I was just like, oh, I can't find any of my mini paintings, let me grab something that's small. And I didn't want to grab like a 5x6. No, it was like a, I don't know, it was like a 6x8 or something like that. And I was like, I don't want to do that size. And so I was like, I've done a 12x4 on stream before, so let me paint another one. And the other 12x4 that I made did sell, so I was like, you know, putting it out there to Jesus. But last time I made that left-handed painting. It is behind me currently on display. I am not 100% finished with it, but I just wanted to put it up there because I was actually working on it. Oh, hey, Richard. I was working on this one right before the stream, and I was like, okay, that's another reason why I didn't make sure that I had my minis together. But anyway, enough talking. Hey, DJ Mac, what's going on? Nice to see you on Twitch. But that's enough talking. It is painting time, even though I have no idea what I'm gonna make. Maybe something sunsetty, because what I did last week was very night scene, and so there is still some blue on this brush, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm doing real good, DJ Mac. I'm doing good. Just blessed and highly favored, you know. It's just so weird painting right-handed after a full week of painting left-handed. Oh, another thing. Let me put it back on my face. Another thing I am so happy, so excited to announce. I finally finished all of the artwork for my sister's children's book, Bigger. Let me see if I can pull out what the cover looks like, because I have no idea where those files are on my computer. But here's what the cover looks like. Obviously this hasn't been edited and formatted to computer stuff or print stuff yet, but I finally did everything. I've been working on this for so long. I've done a couple of different pages for the book on stream. I think I actually did this on stream as well. But Bigger is finally done. My part is finally done. My sister just has to format it, get it off to the printers and stuff like that, and I'm so happy that it's finally coming out. It's finally done. I'm so excited because this was it was a passion project. Sometimes it was hard to work on because it was just like how how does one imagine what this angle of a dinosaur should look like? And I would like try watching clips from Jurassic Park and other stuff, and it just wasn't helping. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, this is a little bit more difficult. And so I would like study like chickens and other things, and then stuff looked too much like a chicken and other. Anyway, Bigger is finally going to be coming out soon. I'm so excited. This has been a passion project, and at times it was a little hard to work on. Because it was like one day I was working on the images for the book, like sitting right next to my mom, and then like 2 days later, she was gone. So it was a passion project, but also it was hard to finish because it was like every page was reminding me of my mama. But it's finally done. It's finally gonna be out there, and so I'm excited for that. I'm excited. W Images, thank you, DJ Mac. Sometimes it's hard to believe it's been 7 months since she passed, but life has just been so different without her. But I know she's in heaven praising Jesus, and she's with her mama and some of her siblings that have gone on to be with the Lord as well. So, whew, I did not mean to do all that on stream. I'm so sorry for getting emotional. Get some more colors. Some yellow. I'm gonna pull up some images of some sunsets just to draw some inspiration from. How have you been? Long time no see. I've been good. You know, hanging in there. These sunsets are too sunsetty. But you know, God he's been good. Even when life gets hard, God is still good. I mean, he's good regardless, but, you know. Okay, I think I found a nice sunset to work from. I did not mean to like listen to Gabe's whole album. I've just been yapping. I meant to put on some other music. I need some orange. How have you been, Richard? I don't think we've talked since Bible D&D. I think that was the last time. feel like I keep moving the canvas out of frame. Let me. Oh. Okay. I tried. I'll just try to be better about where I position hands and stuff. I think I want the sun to be about right there. I'm just gonna go in a circular motion just to start adding some white. My brush is still pretty dirty. I haven't cleaned any of the orange or the yellows off of it. And so it's gonna have that real nice haze as I'm going in a circular motion. So the sun's gonna be about right there. Near the center where I want the sun, I'm just building up that white. Okay, I'm gonna move my paint water away from my coffee because I have made that mistake before. I have definitely made that mistake before. On stream. I didn't drink it, I just realized what I had done. Prop this up so I can add more of that blue shade up on the edges, because y'all know I love to paint the corner of my canvases. So that way whoever gets the canvas, whoever gets the painting, there's all these fine details that only they will have and that they can see. I mean, there might be like photos of it online, but it just makes it more personable and more special for the person that owns it, because that way they can see all the details and all the nice little hidden things and hidden gems. Also, it makes it so that I'm not self-conscious about having to make super clean, crisp edges and lines. Because that used to be something that really bothered me. I'm just like, oh no, this is coming over the edge. And I used to like tape off the edges of my canvases, and then I would feel self-conscious about the way that I tape them and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what if I just painted the edges? And I was like, oh, I like painting the edges. It's a nice little secret. Gonna get some purple. This is gonna be a very colorful canvas. It's gonna be a very beautiful sunset. And I hope people like it. Putting in maybe some mountains or something. There are still like, I do want to smooth this out some. I don't know how what you guys can see. It looks a little splotchy, but I mean there's gonna be a lot of clouds covering stuff. Hey, Kit Kat.
Asana can help manage it. From project intake to campaign management to strategic planning and more. Asana works for you. Try for free today at asana.com.
Nope, that is not the shade I wanted. Whoopsie daisy. I think I just wanted that blue to look more like the blue that I usually use. Whew. Sorry. You know, earlier today I sneezed and then like a muscle in my back started spazzing. I just like laid down and I was in pain and I was like, what is this? Why did this happen? Is it because I'm almost 30? Is this what happens when you're 30 years old? You sneeze wrong and then you're just out of commission? No one told me that was the initiation to being 30. Sneezing and your back giving out. I'm gonna have to put down some more white in a minute. Thank you for the blessing, Katrina. May the Lord bless you. Gonna switch to another brush just so I can do like some crazy cloud stuff. And do like some whimsical cloud twists and shapes and stuff like that, because the reference I'm looking at has just some really weird cloud stuff going on. Gonna pick up some blues so I can kind of blend some of this cloud stuff away. And also when I'm going to make a new shape, it has some sort of shadow to it. I'm gonna get a tissue. Alright, should be good as new. Oh, that looks nice! I looked at it on the monitor instead of like in front of me, and that looks like the sun is very like... I'm not a singer, I apologize. I apologize for that noise. Ooh, what was that? I'm gonna do some more cloud shapes, but in some other shades. Some yellows and oranges. I need to paint more on this corner. It's bothering me. Oh, I touched something wet. Okay. I think it was more... Yeah, it's more that shape? Yeah. Yeah, didn't want to leave that bare. Okay, there we go. Oh, this just has that original light shade of blue on it. Let's fix that real quick. We want consistency, people. I thought it was a turkey call and not an attempt at singing. A turkey call? Katrina, why would I do a turkey call? Why would I do Okay, I guess that's how bad it sounded. Oh, I don't know why I try sometimes with vocals. You trained me to be a rapper, not a singer. Whoa there, ad. Whoa there. Nobody wanted that. It's you. No one knows what's happening with the sounds you make. Okay, first of all. What is that supposed to mean? That no one knows what's happening. I mean, yeah, sometimes I'll make random noises or whatever to just fill the silence because I'm the youngest of 7 and, you know, annoying youngest sibling things. But why would I just do a turkey call when I'm talking about sunshine, Katrina? Why in the world? Oh wait, no, that's the wrong layer. Just laugh. Point proven. You want me to laugh? Okay. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. I've been practicing a posh laugh. What do you think? Ho ho ho. Indubitably. Ho 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 ho. I can imagine your face. Not too far from the turkey call. Are you talking about the posh laugh, or are you talking about my real laugh? Because I don't think my real laugh sounds like a turkey call. Does it? I think my real laugh sounds like someone's, like an animal is being choked. Like there's no air getting through. That's what my real laugh sounds like. I don't think it's a turkey call. I think it's a cry for help. Gosh, it is burning up today. I'm actually gonna turn off my heated blanket, everybody. It's like 80 something. The posh laugh. No one knows what your real laugh is. It changes depending on the situation. Oh ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. I'll work on it. Okay, gonna continue making clouds of different shapes and hues. Get a touch of purple. Just wanted to take this time to say thank you to everybody that was watching or is currently watching or is going to watch this back on YouTube. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy lives to watch me make stuff. There's a million other streams you could be watching, or you could be watching TV or streaming music or something, and you're just here with me as I make some artwork, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking time to show your appreciation for what I do. It means a lot. Just gonna build up some more purple clouds. Actually, let me get some stuff for the foreground. Let me get... I had... Where's that? Oh, it's in my water cup. Ha 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 ha. Just fill in some of this mountain stuff down here. I'm not sure if it's mountains or hills, but it's there. the edges. I'll do some more detailed edge work in a little while. It's just kind of awkward to do on camera, but I do not forget about edges. At least not when painting. In real life, I don't be flattening those things down. They just be flying in the wind. I'm so glad it's like 80 degrees today. Because it's been like 60s, 50s, and I'm just like, this is May. Why is this like April weather? And it's been raining a lot, messing with my sinuses, and I'm just like, I'm miserable. I am miserable. When is the weather gonna chill out? And today it's 80s. Tomorrow it's gonna be hot and raining, so that's probably why my sinuses are freaking out. But still, it's nice that there's gonna be a little bit of reprieve from the dark days or the sunshiny days that are not warm enough for the season that we're in. Like, I know it's still technically spring, but, you know, I just feel like May should not be below 70 degrees. You know? Like, why are we doing low 50s? That's a nighttime temperature. Gonna let that dry for a bit. I'm gonna go back into some of our purple clouds. These just to be straight purple, I don't think. I think I'm gonna get some magenta in here. I don't want to use too much magenta because I keep forgetting to buy some. It's like I have it in my cart and then I just never pressed. I just never pressed the shipping button or like the checkout and anything. I was like, yep, I need this, and then I just never finished. And I was like, oh right, I need to actually buy this and not just have it in my shopping cart. But yeah, I need to purchase more magenta. some more white too. Make sure I get this corner. One thing about using different brands of paints, or even sometimes the same brand of paint, I don't know, it's just sometimes some paints just come out thinner than others. I would like to get thicker paints eventually, because this color is really thick right here. And some of my other ones, I have to apply so many layers. And then other ones are thicker, and it's just, it's a crapshoot, honestly. Because most of the stuff is the same brand. I'm just like, why is this thinner than the others? I don't know. One thing I did attempt to do last week was make my own pigments. I realized halfway through the week that I forgot to add something, because it was taking forever for the stuff to dry, and I was like, let me rewatch this tutorial video, and I was like, oh, I totally forgot to add washing soda powder. Yeah, washing soda into the mix, and so maybe that's why it didn't thicken up like it was supposed to. And so I tested it on one color, and then it immediately thickened up, and I was like, oh, okay, I see my problem here. Following instructions, that's my problem. I love making paintings where there's this bright spot of light, there's this bright, you know, sunshine and stuff, but then there are these darker clouds in the sky that is, you know, like it could overtake the sun, but it doesn't. They're just kind of like off to the side. And it reminds me of something Bob Ross once said. I'm gonna put it on my face so we can know that this is serious. Bob, he was painting one time and he said, the dark is there to accent the light. A lot of people think it's the other way around, but the darkness is there to just accent the light. And when he said that, it just, I don't know, it just kind of like touched my heart, touched my soul, I don't know, because it was just like, you know, no matter what is going on in life, I know I can look towards the light and know that, you know, God has more for me, that there is more going on in my life besides the darkness that I might see. It's just there to accent the glory of God. Now I know Bob didn't say all that. All he said, he was just giving painting tips, okay? But to me, it was a way to keep my eyes forward. Well, not even forward, but my eyes up on the things above and the things not below. And not the things that are going on around me, but to keep my eyes focused on Jesus and the things that God is doing in my life. So, you know, that's just something that I like to reflect on, and something I like to show in my artwork. I love to play with light and darkness and the accents that light brings out and stuff like that. It's become a focal point in a lot of my pieces. You can even see in this piece right here, there's so much darkness, there's that is being casted by the valley, and there's so much shadows and stuff, but still the light is peeking through, and the light is getting through. Even in the painting that I was working on last week, it's very dark, it's a night scene, but still you have this magnificent nebula or a galaxy. Even if it doesn't work out the way I think it should, I know that God is still ultimately good and working things out for my good.
You can help save a baby's life for just $1 a day. Saving Moses has helped.
Going and making some more stuff on the edges. Don't want to forget about them. As a matter of fact, let me get some. Oh, I keep saying, I need to put down more white. And I just used it all up. Usually I have like an abundance of white left over, so I guess it's a good thing today that I'm actually using the colors I put down and nothing is being wasted. Just gonna do some more wispy cloud stuff up on the edges. Put some blue in there. It's not quite the right shade. That blue is for the other painting I was working on. believe I've only been working on this for an hour because I was yapping for the first 14-15 minutes of the stream. This is pretty good for an hour though, you know? If this is what I can do in an hour, imagine what would happen in 8 or 12. The big painting behind me, that's up to, it's probably like between 10 and 12 hours now. So I worked on it during all the live streams. That was two live streams, so that was 4, and then I was working on it in between those live streams, and I was working on it earlier today. So it's probably close to 12 hours on it now, I think. Maybe. I know this slow layer buildup isn't the most exciting thing to see, but it is an absolute necessary step in the process. put a little bit more white. Oh, my lamp went out. Let me find the plug to that lamp. I think it's... Okay, it's over here. There we go. Okay. Sky is looking really nice and beautiful and all that jazz. We have 30-ish minutes until the stream is over. I want to start adding in some more foreground details. sun. Get out of there. Get out of there. Looks like a little hair from the brush. It happens sometimes. Wow. Looking at this on the monitor is so different from looking at it in real life. Like, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's because it's further away on the monitor and I'm looking at it, you know, close up, but I'm seeing like all the things that I would maybe want to change about it. But seeing it further away is just like, oh, okay, I actually know what I'm doing. Never had any doubt. No. I mean, I knew this piece hasn't stressed me out like some other pieces have in the past. This has been relatively chill and just, I don't know. It's just been a blessing to work on. Just working on this and just reminding myself about keeping my eyes on Jesus and some, you know, just reflecting on some things that are going on in my life and just being like, you know what? God knows what I need. So why should I worry? Why should I fret? Ooh, I just got hungry all of a sudden. Oh, I forgot it was still on my face. There we go. gonna get my handy dandy grass brush and make the grass look a little bit taller in the foreground. It gets tall enough to stand in.
Data annotation is wonderful with working with phone.
If anyone's curious as the playlist I'm currently listening to, it's called it's from the YouTube channel The Lo-Fi Christian, and it's just like lo-fi versions of modern and popular worship songs. It's called the Best of Christian Lo-Fi Chill Instrumental Worship, and it's got prayer hand emojis in the title, in case you guys wanted to know what we were currently jamming to. I'm not using the normal Soundstripe, I think it was. I wanted to listen to some Christian music today, and this was the best way to listen to it without getting copyright dinged. Yeah. So you've been enjoying these lo-fi beats. It's been Christian! That's a old Blimey Cow meme, by the way. I'm not just being weird. I'm quoting something you might not be familiar with. Blimey Cow's a good channel. They used to post a lot more often back in the mid-2000s, but everyone that runs the channel is like married with kids now, so you know, they post less often, but the quality in content, I think, is definitely there.
workflow used to live in my head, but now it lives in motion, and I
So many ads today. I feel like at the beginning of the stream there were like no ads for this video, but now it's just like constant. Or maybe time is just going by faster, I don't know. Need brown. Just a little bit. Don't need a ton. little bit of this a little bit mixed with. I'm trying not to make a political statement about the color of Jesus' skin. Oh shoot, okay. So much happened. It's way more than I needed. I will use this in another painting, I guess. Or at least tint a canvas that color. Goodness gracious. I'm trying to make a tan Jesus, not a super dark skinned Jesus. I just want a tan one, so people can just assume what other ethnicity they want, you know.
Right now, all across the world, millions of children are waiting to be sponsored.
Just putting the final details on our piece. I know it is a little bit after 4 o'clock. But, I wanted the light to kind of obstruct Jesus' face, because earlier today, I was actually in prayer, and, I saw kind of like a close-up of this image, and I was like, okay. I was praying about something specifically, and then I saw this, and I was like, okay, this... I don't think that answers my question, Jesus, but cool. And then when I was trying to decide what to paint today, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this and focus on the light, focus on the sun. I think it's a nice little sneaky Christian painting. You guys probably had no idea this was about Jesus the entire time. Mwahaha! Mwahaha! Evil laughing, because the painting is about Jesus. Wow. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me, indeed? Just making some taller blades of grass. Some individuals. Maybe some darker ones, too. Good. Hello, Zamboni. How long have you been watching me? Watching me silently? Or did you just join in? Not that I don't appreciate people lurking, I'm just curious. I know people watch me while they're doing other things too. Some people watch me while they're at work, some people watch me when they're gaming or doing other stuff. I appreciate however you guys watch, whenever you guys watch. You're playing Minecraft? I didn't know you were still here, Richard. I asked how you were doing like an hour and a half ago, and you never responded. nearly done with this. Just want to finish these grass details.
Asking when was the phone purchased, but you
You responded. When did you respond? I'm about to scroll up. Last thing I see that you said was, "How have you been? Long time no see." I said how I was. I responded LOL, but it was a late one because my viewing fell out of sync a minute or two and I had to catch up. I don't see anything in the chat. Well, I hope that you're doing well. Because I think this is the end of the painting. Which means it's the end of the stream. You can't even see the crown of thorns I made anymore. Oh well. It was there once upon a time. Maybe if I just, you know, just make some little pointy things, people will be like, oh, it's crown of thorns, you know? Okay, I see your message. It didn't show up on my end. I apologize. I messaged before Katrina. Oh, it's not a big deal though. Alright. Well. Oh my gosh, that is the wrong. I keep hitting the wrong buttons today. Alright, everybody. That is our painting for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the stream. I hope you guys were blessed by this piece. I have light pink paint all over my hand now. Maybe we should not have touched that bottle. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay. Anyway, thank you everybody who was watching, whether you're watching this on the replay or you're watching this live. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy life. I already said that earlier, but now it's the end of the show, so I'm saying it again. If you guys want to check out my other stuff, you can go to tinastextportraits.com. And if you guys do go there, I am having a print sale. I'm about to get paint all over my mouse, but it is what it is. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Just want to show again some of my prints. That is the wrong thing. That is references of Jesus. Come on, catch up. Okay, screen captured is not liking me right now. Anyway, my prints are on sale. Why is it on? That's weird. That's weird. Anyway, my prints are on sale. 30% off. Just type in the code on the website. That is painting prints, that is text portrait prints, that is watercolor prints as well. 30% off. Just type in the code birthday30 because I'm gonna be 30 in 21 days. So if you guys are interested in any artwork, any prints, then you guys can get that for 30% cheaper than you normally would. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I hope to catch you guys next time. And have a blessed day.